Friends and fellow citizens, since the beginning of this year, large parts of the world have been beset by shortages of grain and other foodstuffs, leading to very high prices. Inflation and monetary problems in America and several countries of Western Europe have made for uncertainties, leading to wildly fluctuating parities between the major currencies. Now, this was primarily caused by inflation and loss of confidence in the American dollar, which was the key currency. And the problem, of course, was compounded by the Watergate crisis. It did not help the American administration in taking effective action to stabilize the American economy and to strengthen the American dollar. Because of uncertainties over the value of the floating currencies, industrialists, financiers, and traders in the developed countries hedged against their own paper currencies by buying forward, including commodities. This has led to a steep rise in the prices of most commodities, both agricultural perishable commodities and minerals. Now, for a long time, the commodity producers of the Third World had suffered, as the industrial goods they imported cost more and more every year. The raw materials they produced and exported were sold for less and less, as synthetic substitutes were found. It is ironic that only when financiers and industrialists in the developed world were caught in their own inflation and temporarily lost confidence in their own currencies, their own paper money, that the price of commodities went up. Manufacturers and speculators have been buying forward. In other words, buying commodities even before they were needed or ready to be handed over. This mood, for the first time in several decades, reversed the unfavorable position of commodity-producing countries. Of course, when the international currency crises are sorted out, as they must inevitably be, then hedging in commodities will stop. Then commodity prices will go down again. But some experts believe that in several items, prices may not go down to such low levels as they were in the past. And we hope that that will be so. For meanwhile, cocoa has gone up 3 times, helping countries like Ghana. Copper has doubled in price in 1 year. Rubber has nearly doubled in price in 1 year, and palm oil has gone up 2.5 times. However, all countries have been very hard hit by the sharp increase in the prices of food. No one at the end of last year foresaw the disastrous crop failures, especially for us in rice. This has made the world market price go up between 2 to 2.5 times. And as Singapore has no significant agricultural sector in grains, we are affected by the world prices of grains, mutton, beef, and other imported foods. It was unfortunate that just at the time when we were about to enjoy the increased benefits of several years of hard work, such a large part of the wage increases have had to go in higher food prices. And now with the big floods in Pakistan and India, the rice situation may not go back to normal before 1974, when the harvests come in. But perhaps it's worth reminding ourselves how fortunate we have been that because of our industrialization and the development of physical and brain services, we in Singapore have had the foreign exchange to pay for all our needs. No one has suffered starvation or malnutrition. But it underlines the absolute importance of our staying keen and efficient. By the nature of our economy, we cannot afford to slacken and become easygoing. For once we are soft or disorganized, we will never be able to survive world crises of the kind it is presently facing. Food shortages, currency uncertainties, and if the crisis in America is prolonged enough, a danger of a possible downturn in international trade. And such a recession will hit the whole world. But on the other hand, if the situation improves, as we all hope it will, and is showing signs of improving, and the monetary and trade problems are resolved, and we are fit and efficient, then we stand to benefit. For when confidence in paper currencies is restored, as new currency exchange rate regulations are settled in a new IMF set of rules, commodity prices will come down, whilst our industrial and servicing sectors will surge forward. I repeat, we just have to stay well organized, keen, and hard-working to be able to take advantage of this upturn in international trade, especially in manufactured products. But by then, prices of basic foods like rice should go down as dramatically as it has risen once normal harvests return. In this way, we can ride over the presently rough economic conditions and gradually but steadily raise our living standards.